Hi fellow beaters, it's JP, and so in today's tutorial, I can't speak, I am going to be showing you the earrings. So I made Victorian sparkle earrings to go with our pendant from the previous week. So there's the earring, and as you can see, it's really cute, came out nice and dainty, and so I basically made a smaller version from the pendant. So I removed some beads and I used just the chatone instead of a Rivoli. So let me give you a close-up in just a second here and so you guys can see. I hope you will enjoy this and well, we'll go from there. Okay, well here's the close-up of the earrings, and what you're gonna need in terms of material are 11O seed beads, 15O seed beads, 4mm pearls, and this bead can be substituted for others like bicones, rondelles, or just rounds, 4mm rounds, fire polish. And of course you'll need super duos. So you need a total of 10 super duos, 36 of the 4mm pearls or whatever bead that you're going to be using. So there's a total of 18 beads per earring. And you'll need your, of course, I totally forgot, your chatone here. And this is SS34. That's an 8mm. So if you have an 8mm Rivoli, that should also work just as well. And this will work with a 10mm. So this is a little bit smaller design. I took out from the pendant. So here's the pendant. So as you can see, these are smaller. So they're a little lightweight and very similar, but this way we got a nice little set. And so anyway, that's SS34 8mm, so you'll need 2 of those. And I used about 2.5 to 3 feet of wildfire thread 0.008, and I used a size 12 beading needle. You're going to need the 12 because of the 15Os. We go through those a lot. So I recommend a size 12. Okay, let's get started. So to start off our earrings, what you're going to do is pick up 5 11Os and 5 4mm pearls, and we are going to tie a knot, and this is just our basic overhead knot. Just like so. We are going to take the knot and move it over into the pearl and go through the 11O and the pearl. You want to hear it go into that pearl. So I'm actually going to go ahead and go through this 11O. And then I'm going to pick up 5 11Os and go into the next 11O here. So I'm skipping over the pearl. And I'm going to make sure you guys can hear me. I realized I hadn't turned my volume up on the mic, so I just did that. And we repeat. So I just picked up 5 11Os. I'm going into the next one. And we're going to do this a total of 5 times now. So I'm picking up 5 again, and I'm going into this next one. And once again, pick up 5 and go into the next 11O, not the pearl as I was about to do there. Last one. And we go up into the pearl. Or sorry, 11O there. I said pearl again. So you're just going through 11O beads, and this is what you should have. And then you're going to go from, so you're here, you're going to go into the middle bead of this group of 5. So you're just going into 3 beads. Then we are going to shift over here a little bit. We're going to pick up a pearl, super duo, and a pearl, and go into just that top, that pointed bead, the middle bead. And we are going to repeat this. And I'm going to pick up another pearl. There we go. My super duo and my pearl. And I'm going into that top bead again. Go through the pearl, super duo, and pearl. Pearl, super duo, and our pearl. Go through that top bead, then through the pearl, and let's see, I'm having a little trouble because my needle's bent. That's why it won't go through that pearl. I'm using as I said, use a 12 needle, and this needle is actually very flexible. And then go through the super duo and make sure there's no slack in the thread. So give everything a good tug. You can actually go back through the beads if you need. And then we're going to switch into the other hole. Just like that. You're going to pick up a 15-0 now and go into the next super duo. We'll pull those close. Pick up another 15-0. And we're going to be connecting all the super duos together. And make sure that stays down. So we got to create our little cage, and this goes into the next one here. So you should have, this is what you should have. And what you're going to do is take your chaton face down and place it in the center. Make sure it's completely centered. And then very slowly give just a slow tug. Because one thing is, you want to make sure that that thing does not move. And then we are going to go back through the beads to really tighten this up. So this is one of the reasons why I wanted you to use a size 12 needle, because those 15-0s so as you can see, I'm holding it down and tightening the piece. I'm just taking my time with this too. And you can see I made a mess of my beadboard here. Just move those away. And you keep going. Okay, I've gone all the way around. I'm turning this around, because this 8mm is gonna, there's still gonna be some space in here. But these super duos, what's nice is the super duos are gonna hold that down completely. And then this is what it looks like in the front. Doesn't that come out just gorgeous? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go through the next two here. And I've gone all the way around. You'll be able to tell because you'll have double thread. So give everything another tug, and then we're going to switch directions and go into the super duo here. Then come out of the purl. And now we're at the front of our work. And we're almost actually done. There's not too many more steps to this. So in the next step, we are going to pick up an 11/0, a purl 11/0, purl 11/0, purl, and 11/0. So I can move these super duos out, or 15/0s out of the way because I won't need those anymore. So you want 5 beads, or 7 beads rather, not 5, I can't count. Anyway, 3 purls and 4 11/0s. And this is what you're gonna get. So what you're actually gonna do, and I'm turning it to the back, is you're gonna go down into this purl here. So you're coming out of this one and you're gonna skip over that seed bead, the 11/0, and come out of the purl. And this whole thing's gonna sit right there on the purls. And now, since I don't want to go all the way back around this entire group of beads, I'm going to do my little cheat. I'm going to pick up 4 11/0s and I'm going to connect them to this purl from the back side. So that allows me to go back up into this group, and what I'm going to do is basically make my way to this center purl here at the top. I'm going to pick up 7 11/0 beads. And go back around. Like so. Go through these first 3 11/0s. Skip this middle one, this next one, and then go down the last 3. You want that bead to pop up and create a point. Go into the purl, and that will remove any slack that you have. And we just want to reinforce, so you can go back through these beads again. And then down the 3 beads. So we're going to go ahead and skip that middle one again. So now make your way down, and we're just going to go all the way through these beads. You can reinforce some more if you like. I think this feels very secure to me. So we're going to go through this purl here. And if you can get around the super duo, great. If not, just go through it and then come back out. So I'm just gonna come out of the super duo here. Yep. And I have a warped needle, and I should switch needles, but I'm being kind of stubborn about it. Whoops. All right. Okay. I'm coming out of that pearl. What I'm going to do now is add our picot. So you're going to pick up 3 11-0 beads, and you're going to skip over the super duo and go into the next pearl. Just like that. And we're going to continue. Going to pick up another 3. And you go into this next pearl. And we're going to do that all the way around. And there we go. Giving everything a good tug, because I want to make sure these sit nice, like a point. And here's the front, so you guys can see what's going on. So they're down, up, down, and so forth. And this one's going to be up. And we are going to come up. Let's turn that over. There we are. And let's see, got a few more to do. Two and 3. So I just picked up 3 every time. And we are done. So I'm going to go through that pearl and into the super duo actually. I'm going to turn this to the front so you guys can see what it should look like at this point. There it is. Has that nice Victorian look to it that I like. I'm going to cut this because this should be, get that out of the way. And now we just have to tie off, and I'm actually going to tie off here in the super duos with the 15 O's. So I'm going to switch to the other hole of this same super duo where the thread is and go through that 15 O if I can, which I can. This one little one is going to be a little tight, and it's mostly an angled thing. It's not that the hole is, that it's filled. It was just the angle that it ended up at. And here's my half hitch that I'm going to make. And take that in to the super duo. And I want to go through that 15-0 now and make a second one. So if you can't just go through the 15-0, that's okay. We can just back out of the super duo. Easier to back out than to fuss with getting it exactly at the right angle. Now we can go back through that super duo, and this time I made it through that 15-0. And again, I promise you that was just, again, the angle that you're coming out of. And I'm going to weave this away a little bit. See if I can go into And I'm going to go into this super duo and then I should be done. So we got our 3 knots and we tied off and okay, so that's the back. Here's some of our picots of the back. Here's the front and here's my ear loop that I'm going to put in. Pops right in, close it, and here we go. We got our Victorian sparkle earrings. I hope you guys like this. This was a lot of fun. I love these earrings. I think they look really cute. Worn, and well, I'll see you on the next tutorial. So if you guys like this, please give me a thumbs up, like. If you'd like to see more tutorials from me, check out createforever.com. Please subscribe to that because I do I do a weekly tutorial on that. It's one of my paid membership sites, but hey, if you subscribe, you're going to get a lot more detail, and you'll learn a lot of new different stitches and so forth. So I encourage you to join. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.